143 viewers. I'm Catherine Harvey, and this is Food 143. What's better than Cohasset in the summer? Ask most Cohasset residents and they'll say nothing is better, except maybe the foods we love prepared and enjoyed at some of our favorite spots around town. I've been here 15 years and I still haven't covered it all. So I'm going out and about around town to find out all the things Cohasset residents love about food. What we like to eat, where we like to eat it, and how we like it prepared. So come along. I'm Catherine Harvey, and I've been in town for 15 years. I've raised both my kids here, who are now a junior in high school and a freshman in college, hard to believe. Those of you who know me know that I am food crazy. I love to cook, I love to bake, I love dining out. I am super curious about food. I always want to know what other people are eating, what they're preparing, how they do it, why they do it that way. I love talking to chefs and restaurant people. I worked in restaurants for years. I just want to satisfy some of my curiosity and bring you along with me on this sort of journey of discovery, and we can find out more about our own little town. Some of you may remember the very first episode we did of this show, which I believe was 8 years ago, and we are now back for more. Today we are in the kitchen at wonderful Wilkett Commons with the Launch program, Making American Chop Suey. Launch is a terrific job training program for young adults here in Cohasset, and today we will be joining them in the kitchen. This is Mike Whittemore, and he is the kitchen manager here at the kitchen in Wilkett Commons.
My name's Mike Whittemore. I live in Abington. I have cooked for about 15 years now, and I've worked from everywhere from the dishwasher to food trucks to a chef at a restaurant. Basically, I was just trying to teach myself different skills for different jobs, how to know everything from the restaurant from the bottom to the top.
So tell us what's going on here today, Mike.
Today we are making American Chop Suey for 62 elderly. We try to help out for during COVID. People couldn't really go out or do any shopping, so we decided to make some meals. That way we can kind of bring it to them and they wouldn't have to worry about doing stuff during the weekend.
Oh, fantastic. So they can avoid the grocery store and picking up takeout, and it comes right to their door.
Exactly. We do everything from the cooking to also delivering to them after we're finished.
Terrific. And so who's helping you out in the kitchen today?
So today we have participants, which we have Maggie, Catherine, Stacy, and Matt.
And so they're helping out to prepare all the meals for the seniors.
Yep.
Yep.
We're basically just trying to teach certain skills, so we switch up things every week so they can learn something new to the kitchen that they'll be able to bring out on their own when they want to look for a job.
Oh, terrific. So job training and helping out the seniors in the community. It's a win-win.
Yep, exactly.
That's awesome. So tell us what's on the menu for today.
So today we have American Chop Suey with homemade garlic bread and tiramisu for dessert.
Oh, great. So what's involved?
So today we're going to be teaching how to cut up pepper properly at a restaurant, and then also how to do the onions, and then we're going to be cooking hamburg that we got from a vendor actually.
Knife skills.
Yes, a lot of knife skills.
I think pretty much everyone I know who makes meals of any kind is looking to improve their knife skills. So that's
and a lot
really
of people
valuable.
I realize kind of struggle with cutting the pepper properly and getting everything out of it. So for good knife skills, you always have to make sure you have a sharp knife. And then you also want to make sure you have your cutting board and something wet underneath so the cutting board's not going to slide when you're using it. And then also, there's certain parts of every vegetable you don't want to use, like the pepper has bitter parts in it. So we're going to be going through and showing them the right part of the pepper to use and how to get all the seeds out of it.
Terrific. So tell us how you came to be working in Wilkett Commons with our seniors and in the community.
It's actually, I was working at a restaurant before, and I felt like it was just going to get a paycheck every day. Kind of repetitive, doing the same thing. And then I talked to a lady that actually works for Launch, and she explained it to me and that they needed help in the Culinary program. And I thought it was perfect. Kind of the best of both worlds. I could love cooking and then also helping out the community and all the elderlies that actually can't go out and do everything on their own.
Sounds terrific. Why don't we get started?
Yep. When we boil pasta, I always add a little bit of oil so it helps the pasta from not sticking when you're cooking it, and a little bit of salt because pasta when you're cooking it has no flavor at all, so the salt kind of helps the flavor of the pasta while it's boiling. For the pepper, I always cut off the top, and then I like to cut off the bottom just because if you have it on with the rounds, you're just gonna be moving around so it stays flat on there. Take out the center. Those out. And then I don't know if you can see, all these little white pieces here are the bitter part of the pepper, so you always want to just make sure you don't use those at all. The gross part. The gross part. And then that's it. So we have Stony Creek Farm that actually donated the meat to us to try as a vendor. And then also the fire department and police station do like a little event every year where they cook hamburgers and hot dogs, and they had leftovers, so we're going to use that up too today.
How many meals do you have going on today?
So we have 62 meals going out today, and then like I said earlier, we get specific ones where one guy can have no onions, there's another one that's no dairy.
Yeah.
So we try to meet everybody's needs for whatever they want, kind of.
Which is great on this scale to be able to customize like that, or to tailor it to your clients' requests is really nice.
And a big part of it is with the elderly, they all have a lot of diet restrictions.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
trying to figure out something that everybody would like to kind of keep the minimum of stuff we have to take out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually it works out pretty well.
It's great. It's a tall order, but I know they appreciate it.
I mean, we get actually people that just stop us right on the streets just saying thank you, or they'll come bring letters to us and everything, thanking us for it. Every person's goals. With Maggie, we're going to be working on a little better knife skills. Then Stacy right there loves to do things with the oven. Her goal is to kind of get towards, she works at Stop and Shop, she wants to get into the baking department over there. So every little thing here is to teach them things they would bring to their other job to kind of be able to further themselves in it.
Mike Whittemore was kind enough to share his recipe with us for American Chop Suey, which is awesome for the next time that you're having 64 of your nearest and dearest over for a meal. But to make it a little easier for a group of 4 to 6, we've adapted the recipe for you here. For 4 to 6 people, prepare your pasta according to the package instructions and drain in a colander. Return the pasta to the pot in which you cooked it. Next, in a separate pan, brown your chopped onion and chopped bell pepper in olive oil over medium heat. Once the onion is translucent and the pepper has softened, add the garlic and season with salt and pepper. Cook for about 1 minute and then add your ground beef or ground turkey. Continue to cook this mixture until the meat is no longer pink. Drain off any excess fat. Add this mixture to the pasta along with your tomato sauce and combine thoroughly over medium-low heat until everything is heated through. Taste and adjust your seasonings and garnish with Parmesan and parsley. This is Brian Stewart with us from the Launch Program. And Brian, tell me first, I'm curious, where does the name Launch come from?
So the name Launch, actually, the Launch Program is part of South Shore Support Services, which is based out of Weymouth. It's been around since 1995. It was founded by our director, Mary Burt, and a friend of hers. And South Shore Supports, I like to tell people, if you kind of think of like an octopus almost, there's a bunch of arms or tentacles and legs coming off, and they do a little bit of everything. And the Launch Program has been around for 7 years. We opened in Cohasset here. And the Launch Program kind of came about just thinking a way to launch these individuals out into the community and out
Young
into society.
adults.
Exactly,
Yep.
exactly. So it kind of seemed like a natural fit at the time.
Great, and it sort of ties in with the South Shore coastal feel as well.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
So it's I think it's a great fit.
How long has Launch been coming into Wilka Commons and doing this program with the seniors?
So actually, Launch has been working here at the Wilcott since the Wilcott Center more or less got underway here in this beautiful location. And we help out, we do a bunch of things. We help out with Meals and Wheels prep, delivery, lunches, we do cleanups, we help a little bit with the landscaping out here. What you see going on behind me here is actually a result of the pandemic. Not that much good has come of the pandemic, but this is one bright spot. So Laurel, back in March, I guess it would have been 2020 when that all started, she said, you know, there's a lot of elders in this town that, you know, could use a hot meal. So Laurel approached Nancy and the folks here and said, you know, we want to come in, and it was me and her and a few others, more or less, cooking a meal and, you know, just getting it out to people who are in need. You know, a hot meal goes a long way, especially during challenging times like we've been involved with. And it's kind of stuck ever since. You know, we're coming out of the pandemic, it seems like, but every other Friday, these guys have cooked up a fantastic meal for elders across the town, and even a few in Situate and beyond. So it's really grown. You know, at first I think she was doing maybe 20 or so meals, but they're up to 60 to 70 meals, so it's really a great thing.
Yeah, that's a lot of work for the participants in the Launch program, and a lot of meals going out to very grateful seniors, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's you know, again, the Launch program, we're always looking to, you know, educate these individuals on transferable skills, things that you're going to be doing in daily life. Ultimately, the goal is for these folks to become independent. You know, whether that means independent living on their own or with a roommate, or independent in the workplace. And these tasks back here, everything that they're doing, from dishes to food prep to cooking to boxing meals, are real things, you know, they might do if they get a job. All these individuals back here are actually Serve Safe, Food Safe certified. So again, they do a great job. I keep saying each week that comes and goes, they become more efficient.
Yeah.
It's just it's like second nature to these guys, so we're very excited. And
Well,
proud.
and having those certifications too, that's a credential that they can bring into any kind of job setting in a, you know, in a restaurant or
Yeah,
kitchen setting.
absolutely. So we actually at Launch, we just purchased a food trailer. So that's kind of our new project. We're going to be looking to get that up and going and getting the individuals working on that with Mike here.
So like a food truck kind of situation for the farmer's
Yeah,
market?
so absolutely.
Or...
So we participate in a farmer's market. Currently, we sell popcorn and cookies, but ultimately we'd like to have the food truck up there, and really kind of just you know, anywhere we can get. You know, whether it's selling breakfasts or doing events. You know, the potential is you know, to the moon, and we're excited.
Yeah.
And these guys are excited. That's the most important thing. You know, as soon as they saw it and we got it, you know, they want to get in there and start using it. There's a little bit of prep work that's going to go into it, but hopefully by July we'll be up and running with that.
That's fantastic. We will definitely be on the lookout for that. So Brian, tell me, how did you come into the Launch program? What's your background?
Yeah, so I actually, I grew up in Situate, went to Situate High School in Bridgewater State, and I actually went to college for physical education. So at the time I was not really even thinking about this profession. I knew I wanted to help people. My father, he's a retired police chief in Situate, and I knew I wanted to help people, but I kind of wanted to do my own thing. So my cousin, who actually teaches gym at the high school, Mary Burt, who is our CEO, her son was in a program, and she said, "Oh, I know this woman. She's involved with this agency. I should go talk to her." And I actually started out, I guess it's 11 years ago now. I was doing individual support, so again, another thing that South Shore Supports does. So I was working with older individuals who needed some assistance, who lived independently, just again, kind of enabling them to remain independent. And then 7 years ago, they said, we're going to start this program. So I came and talked to Laurel, and I said, this sounds great, you know, sign me up. So you know, it's crazy to think that 7 years has come and gone, but it has, and it's been a tremendous journey. And the future is bright.
Fantastic. That's such a wonderful story, keeping it all in the community and really seeing this program go from its infancy to a place where it's really thriving.
Yeah, you know, I can't say enough about the community. You know, I think you hit it right on the head. The town of Cohasset has been so receptive to what we're trying to do. Our location over on Smith Place is ideal because we can access the community, we can walk to the village. Again, every opportunity is a learning opportunity for these guys, whether it's just navigating their environment, making a purchase, you know, understanding money math. So again, can't say enough about Cohasset.
So expansion for launch.
Yeah, you know, I mean, expansion and just trying to serve the individuals, you know, because these guys, they go to the high school, they go to their school, and at 22 they phase out of their program, and then they're looking for something to do. And you know, our theory has kind of always been, you know, a little bit smaller, try to tailor to the individual, and we currently have 20 participants in the program, and it's going great.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
No problem.
We've just learned so much about launch and all of these wonderful people helping us out in Wolcott Commons and helping out the seniors as well. Thanks so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you again.
Thanks so much for joining us today. I learned a ton about the launch program, and I hope you did too. Seeing their inspiring work and members of the community coming together to help each other out in such a meaningful way. I hope that you'll join us again for our next show. If you have thoughts, ideas, suggestions about where we should go next, find us on our Facebook page, 143TV, and let us know what's on your mind. We would love to hear from you.
I am what hunger looks like in America.
I am an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for the last day of school. Because this may be the last time I'll have lunch. Till September.
I am a single father of 2 who works 3 part-time jobs. And that's still not enough to put food on the table. I am a 16-year-old boy who just got my first job to help feed my little sisters. I was created by artificial intelligence from faces of the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. People you pass by every day but never knew they were hungry.
Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Bring it. Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home.
Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride?
Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one?
I gotta go eat, man. Sorry, I'll see you later.